Mr. Short. Hey, how are you doing?
Hello, Miss
How is the
Williams.
lighting? Is it good?
Beautiful.
Okay.
Your usual beautiful self.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Compliments are always welcome, especially these days, right?
Especially these days.
Especially these days.
So we are here at the Milton Cato Memorial today. What's going on, man? Rise Hairouna
Well,
is
you
in
know,
the building.
Rise Haruna, we continue to be a group. Hi, continue to be a group of persons, Vincentians, both local and regional, as well as international. And we are always trying to find new ways to give back to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So today, our give back, our charity takes us to the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital, where we have a number of items to donate to the COVID ward. We're talking about gloves, hand sanitizers, masks, gowns, you name it. We have quite a bit to share today at the hospital. We know that the COVID situation continues to escalate. The number of sick persons continue to climb, and we this is our way of giving back. I mean, it's not our first donation, and I can guarantee you it's not going to be our last. But we need to do our part. Each person, each Vincentian, here and abroad, need to do their part when it comes to that situation in St. Vincent.
What exactly was it that spurred your organization to this particular move? I mean, I appreciate that times past you found cause to
Mhm,
protest conditions here.
mhm.
Today though you're actually reaching out and giving back. What
Rice
spurred that particular?
Hairouna, Rice Hairouna was born out of charity. So, for those persons who don't know enough about Rice Hairouna, I suggest that you get on board and get to know who we are. We started around the time COVID hit in St. Vincent, and we would have been going around to a number of communities and areas distributing hand sanitizers and masks. As a matter of fact, already we would have donated more than 50,000 masks and over 10,000 hand sanitizers to Vincentians on the Leeward, Windward, and Kingstown. Even the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital would have gained from our charity not too long ago. So that's where we started. We started with charity, and we continue to keep our charity programs running. Very soon we have a seed program. The ambulance is heading out. We have a seed program that will be coming on stream very soon, very, very soon. And in this seed program, what we intend to do is to give seeds, vegetables, fruits, and so on to persons across the island so that they can plant their own, have their own sort of backyard garden or whatever. Because ultimately, we cannot just be given fish. We have to allow people to fish for themselves in in the true meaning of the term. So yes, we will continue to give persons of what we have, and I must take this opportunity now to thank every Vincentian, every foreigner, whoever you are, which have once you have donated to Rise Hairuna's cause, whether in by way of um, items for the COVID ward, whether it's seeds, whether it is your time, your money, your effort, we must say that we truly, truly appreciate you. And every Vincentian that benefits from our programs appreciate you. And please keep giving because, as you see, we keep sharing.
Uh, you mentioned some of the items
Hmm.
that are on for up for donation today.
Hmm.
Um, could you let us know in terms of quantity? Well,
Oh, well, JP, to be quite honest, we did not count. We should have close to 2,000 masks, and quite a number of hand sanitizers, well over 100 or so. Gowns and gloves and all these things. We have a number of them. I think it takes us about 3 to 4 boxes in total of items to share here today.
And
Yeah.
these are all donated items from
Yes,
well,
donated
the
from
support
and
network.
yes, we continue to have a wonderful support network, especially those in the diaspora who continue to fund us and to support our cause. You know, we are here in St. Vincent, and we honestly we try our best in terms of to put whatever little we have here. But the greater part of our contribution to our communities comes from abroad. And we continue to thank those persons for making such contributions.
I understand. Well, President Pat is across the way. Could you? Yeah.
Yeah, President Pat, she is donning her full. You would swear she's going in for surgery. She is wearing her her scrub. She's in her mask. The only thing she's probably missing is the little hat or net or whatever they call it, surgical
Yeah,
hair
yeah, yeah.
pieces.
Um,
But she's
I
here.
I was hoping to talk to her about the experience that I think a member or two have been advised from the Rice Hairouna family would have had here, because I believe not too long after one of your protest movements here, uh, they were hospitalized.
Well, we haven't from our Rice Haruna family, we haven't had anyone that was hospitalized for COVID. But Pat would have been here, and she would have spent time on the ward that they have now made the COVID ward. You know, and myself, I too would have spent some time here just before her. And the service that we would have experienced here has always been great. We have nurses that are caring. The only sad thing is we noticed that they are terribly overworked. They are extremely tired, and we find it very unfortunate that they have to be stretching so thin.
Let's walk
But
to them
yeah, let's go this way. Let's walk this way behind.
as we make our way to what we're gonna call for right now, the donation
Hi,
center.
how are you? What's wrong? Oh, we are all trust me. So Jimmy, if you notice, we also have adult pampers, face shields, gloves, you name it, we have it inside here. As best as we can, we are trying our best to make sure that persons have the necessary PPE to back up.
Of course, you've seen it right here live on our situation updates.
So again, for those persons who don't know what Hairouna is, Rise Hairouna is about, this is what we're about. This is where we started. This is not a task that we intend to complete. It doesn't end. It's always going to be ongoing. And that is why we continue to ask persons for their support. And it doesn't matter how small it is, because at the end of the day, when you're small, you hear they say one full basket, one full boxes. So we continue to ask persons to $5, $10, whatever it is that you have. Our people in St. Vincent, we need it. You know, I mean, there are persons who would have been saying to us, "Oh, y'all do all your making the government's job easy." Forget the politics. We're not about the politics. It's not everything that we have to make a political scene about. This is simply us giving to people, because it's not the government that benefits from this. It is our people, my brother, your sister, your aunt, your cousin, your friend, your grandmother that can't move and needs somebody to put a pamper on that they don't have. So by all means, and anything that we continue to any sort of contribution or donation we receive, we will always be making it here. You know, we have to. This is a new era in the history of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, where social groups need to jump back into the development of the country, of the communities. And once we start, we are hoping that there are other groups out there that would follow suit. Give back to the people. If you can, why not? It's not that difficult. You know what I mean? How you have friends or abroad that they had they're going to be packing you a barrel. Tell them put 2 boxes of gloves in there, 3 boxes of gloves, some masks, some face masks, some shields, whatever, and bring them. Let's at Christmas time, let's all pool our resources together and make a huge, a substantial donation to the Milton Cato Memorial. We welcome all social groups, every last one. Contact myself, Nikisha Williams, on Facebook. Contact Patricia Williams on Facebook. And let us know. Nyla John, come into our Rise Hairouna Facebook page and let us know what it is that you have for us, what it is you want to do for Rise Hairouna or with Rise Hairouna. Our arms are always open and we are always grateful.
Is it that the hospital appealed for particular donations or
No, they did not. But like I said, as the numbers rise and we continue to hear them, the persons working these wards, we continue to hear their plights. Don't have enough. They don't have enough gloves. They don't have enough this. They don't have enough that. Come on. For them to be able to do their utmost best, they need to be equipped to the best of their ability. And the only way we know how to make sure that we make our voice heard is to make sure that the people that we're donating to have what they need to get their jobs done.
okay? So we get into that point where we're
Yeah.
actually doing the handover of the items. Joining us today for this would be, could you please introduce
Child Departmental Manager Bailey. I'm actually the supervisor for the COVID unit.
beautiful, beautiful.
Hi, Mr. Bailey.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
I
to
am
meet you.
Nikisha Williams, PRO of Rise Hairouna. And truly, it is our pleasure to be here to do our little part in handing these things over. We're hoping that whatever is here, I know it is just a small drop in the bucket, but we promise our commitment to the Milton Cato Memorial to ensure whatever we can put our hands on, we bring to you. Yes, to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines by way of the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital. So we thank you so much for accepting our gift and we hope that it's all put to great use.
Okay, thank you very much on behalf of the patient who's gonna be having these and the nurses who are gonna be utilizing them. Heartfelt thank you.
Yeah,
It's small, but I must say when I look into the box, it was a surprise. No, because these gloves actually they will go a long ways, but these gloves are actually the glove that is specified for use on the COVID unit.
Wow.
And I don't know how come. I was telling your colleague the other day, I felt so good when I see them.
Yes.
The nitrile as the
Mhm.
recommended glove for COVID.
Okay.
Thank you very much again.
Yes.
And it will go a long, long way.
Oh, thank you so much.
Mama?
We're so glad that we could help.
Thank you
We're
very
so glad.
much. And a shield. Wow. I'm so happy to receive these gifts on behalf of all that I mentioned before. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
awesome. Is there anything else while we have an online audience at this point? Is there anything else that the COVID ward is particularly in need of at this point?
We in need of like gowns, disposable gowns, but they must not be able, water must not be able to penetrate them. So gowns, face
Waterproof
masks,
gowns.
waterproof.
Okay.
Shield, face mask, as I said, N95 though. Any other thing that could be given to us, we welcome it, we put it to use. Okay?
We've been hearing some conversations as it relates to oxygen deficiency on the ward. Is that a case, or is that something that you'd also need? Get persons if they're in a position to supply maybe oxygen tanks or what have you?
We have our oxygen bank and compound that make oxygen. We also supply oxygen. But the issue with is sometimes because it's a COVID ward, a unit, um, it is not, it is closed off for majority of the people. So the oxygen is in the back. So when you make a call, it takes some time to get. What we have been trying to do since is try to have a storage and water. So in case you're waiting, you just come and fit it first. So, but it's not that we have an oxygen problem. Okay.
All right. All right. Thank you again so
No,
very much
no problem.
for chatting.
Okay, so yes, again, we thank our providers, we thank our our donors for the assistance, and we look forward to even more of your support. Let me take this opportunity now again to say that we are asking the general public to adhere to the COVID protocols, hand sanitizers, masks, protect yourself as much as possible. And I would not be complete if I don't say we still remain pro choice where vaccination is concerned. So thank you very much, JP. Big up St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Blessings. I'd love to see you guys lift them out and take them out. So we're not gonna shut the live down until you do that.
And he could carry all the boxes.
He's going straight from a COVID unit one time.
Oh, I'm downstairs. I need my gum.
I don't know. Then they're hungry. Then they're hungry.
Thank you all so much.
You're most welcome. Take care, everybody. Be safe.